So no, what kind of lemon-filled adventures am I gonna get in with Emmy? I smashed my hand on my desk, as per usual. Dude, this desk, it's a relatively new desk, but I feel like it's with as much like slamming as I do with my hands, cause like I move my hands around a lot. I feel like it's sturdy. It's gonna keep strong. Anyway, my head's in a spin all through Muto's class. I'm going to have dinner with Emmy. Who wants to be my girlfriend, no less. A date. And then she kissed me. That kiss, I keep going back to it, playing it over and over in my mind again and again. Everything about that moment felt so right. Hey, chicken shit, just kiss me. All right. Actually, it was more like her doing everything while we did nothing. My mind drifts off, lost in thoughts of Emmy. Oh God. Nakai! Hello? Seems like I drifted too far. What? Who? What? Where? Where am I? What year is it? Egad! You've contracted some kind of amnesia. Someone get the nurse! Get him! The class chuckles at Muto's antics. Sorry, sir. Won't be happening again and all that, right? Exactly. Muto brightens up considerably. Was he more doing that in, like, sarcasm? Like, hold on, like this. Egad, you've contracted some kind of amnesia. Someone get the nurse. Like, I don't know. Going back. Well, lovely to hear. I'd hate to have my star pupil slacking off after all. What? I've been doing well, but I hardly qualify as a star pupil, I think. I mean, I'm fairly certain that this class is the sort that everyone does well in. It's just memorizing formulas. Oh boy, true to my word. I managed to pay attention for the rest of the class with thoughts of Emmy's legs. Nakai, may I have a word with you? Oh, I wonder if I'm in trouble for earlier. Sure, I guess. Am I in trouble? Muto looks genuinely confused for a moment. Beg pardon? He tilts his head to the side and thinks for a moment. Oh, that. No, you're not. You're not in any sort of trouble, it's whatever. There's just a question I want to ask you. Okay, what's that? Nothing terrible. I was just wondering what your plans after graduation are. Oh, are you going to a university? Yeah, I guess. Can't really see a reason not to go. Given any thought to what you'll study? No, not really. I figure I'll come up with it when I get there. Muto laughs. He just steps in the fucking door to a university and he's like, alright, now I want to be a science teacher. You know, because taking things as they come, huh? I'd argue against it, but that's how I did things when I went to university. Well, not really. I knew I'd just go into science. I just wasn't sure which one. I ended up with physics, but could just as well have gone for astronomy or what have you. Dude, I love astronomy. I love knowing when meteors are gonna kill me. Actually, I did go for chemistry at first, but there were all sorts of things. Fuck chemistry. Muto trails off and frowns slightly. It takes a minute for him to recover from his train of thought, and I wait patiently for him to continue. So anyway, I did a lot of physics as well, because I had an interest in that, but I wasn't really sure if that was for me. So I went back to chemistry, and here we are. Yes? He smiles at me enthusiastically, as if waiting for me to confirm that, yes, here in fact we are. Yes, we are in this timeline. Somehow I get the feeling that Muto had a plan for this conversation, but I'll be damned if I could figure it out. I'm not following. Sorry. Muto frowns and rubs his chin a bit, looking perplexed. He then snaps his fingers as if he's just remembered what the point of all this was. Oh, right, yes, you! Me? Yes, you! You should look into studying one of the sciences. Well, yeah, he wants to be a science teacher. You're fantastic at it. Unless you'd just rather go into Math? Ugh, yeesh. Muto makes a sour face. Not a big fan of straight math. Always like the experiments more than the proofs. You're saying I should study science at a university. Muto seems thrown off balance by my question. Well, sort of. You could also join the science club. Trouble is there's not actually a science club. But there could be. You could even be a charter member. A founding father, perhaps. Of course, you need to find other members. Well, only if you wanted to. We could just start up with the two of us. He is trying so hard. And, I could give you things to read, and we could talk about them. I could help you get ready for university and such as so well. And, wait! I just leave. Muto rummages around in his briefcase and tosses me a book. Read that. If it's interesting, then we can talk about it. A Brief History of Time. I don't know if I actually want to read this, but Muto seems pretty excited about it. It might be interesting. What's it about? Time. Space. Space-time, black holes and such. And it's not that dense. Just to see if that sort of thing interests you. You understand. Hang around after class. We could either discuss it, or I could show you how to make explosives in the lab. I mean, explosives could come in handy. He waves a hand at my quizzical expression. Joking. Sorry. Still, I've kept you here long enough for now. Oh, that was a weird burp. Thing about science as a career path, Nikai. I think you'd enjoy it. Okay, I will. Thanks for the book. Dude, black holes, man. It's fucking scary. Things out in the fucking space are scary. You know, if we entered a black hole, we die immediately. But I'm just saying, like, if we were to just survive, I wonder where we'd come out in the end. You know what I mean? I have those ideas all the time, like just random scenarios that could just happen. I leave the classroom and look up at the clock. Quite a chunk of time to kill until Emmy's out of practice. I guess I'll give this book a look. I should probably shower as well. Showering before a date's only proper, right? I head back to the dorms. Nah, I want to go there all stanky. No, we haven't had diddly yet, so stinky is more appropriate. I wonder where I'm supposed to meet Emmy anyway. She'll find you. You kidding me? She said after practice, but she didn't say where I should find her. I guess I could just swing by the track. It's probably best anyway. If she needs a shower, I can wait in her room or, you know, or in the hallway. I guess. I don't know. That would work better as well, or be better. I take quick shower, remembering to take my medication once I hop out. Thank God thank God the narration made him remember. Now, for a look at this book. And so, time passed as he read the book. Unfortunately, he missed his date with Emmy, and Emmy fucking roundhouse kicked him right in the face with her prosthetic legs. Uh-oh. Awake with a start. Uh-oh, I think he did. Shit! What time is it? A glance at the clock reveals that I've been asleep for nearly an hour. Oh, thank God. Actually, you looked at the clock upside down. It's like, wait, what? Emmy's practice should be finishing up soon. I throw on some casual clothes and head for the track. Emmy! Somehow I get the feeling we won't be doing anything fancy for dinner. Emmy doesn't strike me as a very fancy sort of person. Well, maybe you should take her to a fancy place anyway. Fuck you. Still, I suppose there are a lot of things I have yet to know about Emmy. Despite our newfound closeness, fuck. I still feel like I don't know her as well as I should. Ah, well, I have lots of time to fix that. To be honest, I'm looking forward to getting to know her more. I'm so caught up in my thoughts that I hardly register that I'm already at the track. Oh, he was on autopilot. Emmy is nowhere to be found. Oh, I don't see any signs of the track team. Oh, this could be embarrassing. I turn to head towards the girl's dorm when I hear a shout. Hey, Hisao! Oh, hey, I like your new outfit. And what, you got new... I turn around to see Emmy making a beeline for me with a gym bag slung over her shoulder. She's changed into some decidedly more casual clothing, a pair of shorts and an olive green top. Her running blades have been replaced with more realistic looking legs. Oh, that probably wouldn't fool anyone. I didn't know she had multiple pairs. Emmy doesn't seem to care about that, a fact that makes me smile. Hey, you came! What do you mean? Well, I mean, I figured you would, but still. Oh, what has she got, like, different, like, spritle shits now? I suddenly find myself wrapped in a rather affectionate hug, and it proves to be impossible for me to keep what must be the world's largest grin off my face. Well, of course I came. I'd be crazy not to, right? Damn. Emmy ponders for a moment. You know, that's true. I mean, I'm pretty amazing after all. Okay. I shrug in response. Well, I certainly think so. It's an offhand remark, look at that blush, which is why I'm surprised to see that it seems to have caught Emmy by surprise. I clicked and nothing happened. Oh, there we go. That was weird. She blushes and smiles warmly at me before planting a kiss on my lips. Damn! Now it's my turn to be surprised. Emmy steps back, resting her weight on the back heel, looking pleased with herself. My brain fumbles for an appropriate response. Bumbling, I should compliment you more often. Ouch. Emmy laughs and gives me a playful shove. Hope she was doing that, like, hitting me on the back thing, like, ow, ow, pain, jerk. I throw an arm around Emmy's shoulders and am pleased when she immediately leans into me, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. So, where to? I'm not actually sure. Where do people go on dates around here anyway? The Sheng! That's a damn good question. I got no idea. Why don't we just head down to the Aura Mart and grab something portable? I almost said Walmart. God damn it. Emmy's face brightens at this idea. A picnic! Alright. I think you're onto something, Hisao. Emmy snakes her arm around my waist, woo, and we begin to head for the front gate. I'm entirely unsure of what I'm meant to do in this situation, but at least Emmy seems to be equally clueless. It's the first time, man. You never know what to do, you know. You're like, what do I do? What do I do? Do I hold hands? No, that's like a 40 years into the relationship thing. Do you, like, wrap your arm around them? Do you, like, you know, it's very weird. And you don't want to ask, right? You don't want to be that guy like, can I wrap my arm around yours? You don't want to do that. Despite the relaxing feeling of being with Emmy, I still can't help feeling a little tense. What if I do something wrong? Oh, no. I'd hate to make an ass out of myself. Well, if it's funny, it's funny. If it's not... the old 7-Eleven. I mean, the trip to the Aura Mart is accompanied by Emmy's chatter about how practice went. I keep quiet for the most part, merely enjoying the warmth of being around Emmy. We get a few odd looks from passersby. Hey, fuck you, alright? Yeah, that's what I thought. But I don't mind. We wind up buying some bread and instant noodles. What? That's my picnic? Realizing too late that we cannot actually cook the latter in the park. Yeah, what? Oh well, I'll make it for lunch or something. That'll work. He buys instant... Dude, this man is not the love guru, the date guru, unlike me. I know what to do every single time. The park is located after a brief loss of direction that I blame entirely on Emmy. She, of course, blames me. I bet you it is actually Emmy's fault. We find a spot beneath the tree and sit down. I lean against the trunk, and Emmy sits across from me. I guess we should have brought a blanket or something to sit on, huh? Where's Rin? I want her around too. Emmy shrugs. I don't mind. Neither do I. Emmy tosses me a package of bread and we dig in. It's just fucking a loaf of bread. Curry bread. Oh, interesting. Okay. Guess I wasn't really paying attention to what I grabbed in this. He did. Wait, hold. I mean, that makes sense. He fucking picked up instant noodles for a picnic, but I'm always looking at what I'm getting, man. I don't want to buy some fucking shit I'm not gonna eat, but I eat everything, so I guess it doesn't matter. Hey, Hisao, you look like your bread's a little spicy. No. In fact, I can take spice very well, thank you. I shake my head, trying in vain to keep an image of manliness. Nope, it's not hardly spicy at all. He's like dying. I see. That must be why your face has gotten so red. Yep, exactly. The lack of spice is getting my blood up. Because of the disappointment. Emmy laughs and swallows the last of her bread. I wish I was that bread. Oh my god. Well, if you can't handle it, I'll be glad to take it off your hands. Listen, just because you wolfed down yours so quickly doesn't mean I'm just gonna give you mine. A man never gives his food away. Emmy mock pouts, causing me to nearly choke on my bread with laughter. Oh, that's when he dies, because the spice goes into his throat and murders him, or his lungs. Aw, come on, Isao. Aren't you supposed to be concerned with making sure I've got enough to eat now? What? When was that ever my concern? You look like you eat. It's fine. I don't mean that in a bad way. You're fit. You look like you eat and get a bunch of exercise. We're dating, you know. Though, Emmy looks troubled all of a sudden. I can't say I feel any different. What do you mean? How you mean? What makes this a date? It's just what we would have done anyway, really. Yeah, but now we're a couple. We can do couple things, like hold hands. Oh, God, no. But this should feel different because before when we had lunch, we were friends, and now we're a level above friends. You sound like Rin. Laughter escapes, and Emmy grins. Well, she might have put that thought into my head. We've talked about that sort of thing before. Like about me? Not really, just stuff, really. Rin thinks that the change of label from friend to girlfriend seems arbitrary most of the time, because it is. Like, there's no difference between the two. There is a difference, but, like, it's kind of what you make of it, I guess. I know people like having the title, but a lot of people kind of just move from friends and just kind of evolve into, like, you know, it's like dating your best friend. Would you date your best friend? I know I would. It's like, wait. I can think of at least one, you know. You don't tend to kiss your friends quite as much. See? There you go. Oh, hey. For a second time today, Emmy blushes slightly and giggles. I suppose you're right. Exactly. I'm always right about these things. Okay. Okay, buddy. You need to slow your fucking roll there. Emmy rolls her eyes and chuckles. Guess you're pretty smart, huh? I nod in agreement. Yep. Even Muto thinks so. He thinks I should go into some scientific study after graduation. Emmy raises an eyebrow. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm thinking I might just do that. Really, the more I consider the idea, the more it appeals to me. I make a mental note to look into it a little more closely. You gotta finish that book about time and space. So what are you thinking of doing after graduation? She told you being a pirate. Jesus, do you listen to your woman? Still planning on running? Emmy shrugs, seeming almost a bit hesitant. I don't know. If I'm good enough and I can find a team, I guess. You mean you aren't sure? I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. Why? I mean, really? You probably should, you know. Graduation isn't that far off. Emmy fidgets a little nervously. Yeah, well, it's far enough, right? Besides, I got other things to think about. There's a mischievous flash behind Emmy's eyes, and I suddenly find myself gloriously pinned against a tree. Don't threaten me with a good time. Like making sure this is a real date, right? I mean, if we don't kiss, then it's not a date at all, right? I suppose. Strawberries and curry. Not the greatest of combinations, but I don't mind. Emmy always smells like strawberries. What the fuck? Where are the lemons? Where are you? I swear to God, if the lemons are something that pops up into an H scene and I've just been freaking out this whole time, I'm gonna be so mad. We're gonna use this lemon on your dick. Oh, that's not what I want. Actually, that'd be pretty funny. I want that to happen now, but I'm still... Anyway, Emmy sits back on my legs and grins again. There. Science would approve, right? I have the oddest mental image of Muto nodding seriously, and I'm making a mark on some checklist. It's just a checklist that has nothing on it. I can't help laughing at the idea. Well, I'll admit, this is the first time I've ever witnessed a kiss being met with laughter. Should I feel offended? No. I'm sure science approves. Emmy beams at me and I find it increasingly difficult to keep my brain functioning properly. Oh, good. At this point, I notice that Emmy has stolen the remainder of my curry. You just signed your own death. My curry bread while I was otherwise occupied with images of teachers wielding clipboards. Hey! Snooze you lose, loser. Emmy tries to look innocent, but considering she just crammed the last bits of my bread into her mouth, it does not appear to be working. That was an indirect kiss. Huh? Sorry, I can't resist. Thief! Stop right there, criminal scum! No one breaks the law on my watch. Pay the gold. A shrug from my companion is all I get in response. You used your feminine wiles on me. She did basically nothing. You weak man. I wasn't that hungry anyway, but I still feel that the point needs to be made. Emmy seems confused by the phrase feminine wiles, but the understanding dawns on her features after a moment's thought. Wasn't anything of the sort. You are laughing. Feminine wiles don't involve laughing. I guess I can't argue with this. That doesn't change your thievery, you scum. Oh my God. Emmy laughs at my injured tone and gives me a playful shove. And then I die right into the tree. Fine, you can have some of the instant noodles. Are you kidding? That shit's terrible. Wait, then why did you buy it? If anything, you should definitely eat it as punishment. Another laugh from the girl sitting on my legs. Oh, she's actually... both of which have fallen asleep by now. That's fine. Oh, and Emmy died. I twitch one leg to try to wake it up, which has the unintended effect of unbalancing Emmy, who then falls to the side with a startled, eh! Oh, sorry about that. Well, legs fell asleep on me. Emmy remains on the ground giggling. I stand up, a little shakily, feeling the nerves in my legs return to normal. Dude, I hate when my legs fall asleep. Because then you get the tingling, the anything that touches your legs, man. My eyes wander over the scenery before fixing on the figure of Emmy. The feature of Emmy, who has yet to get up. Oh, look at her. It's like she's just so happy. Just like how she was in the bed. Her hair is splayed out around her head, her arms spread, and laughter is bubbling through her mouth. Everything about Emmy seems condensed into this one image. Her energy, her spirit, her childish giggling. The urge to lay down on the grass with her swiftly rises from the back of my mind to the forefront of my thoughts. And indeed, I am convinced that I would love nothing more than to just do that. Unfortunately, the sun has set and it's probably time for us to get back to the dorm. It didn't even last that long. I guess this was after everything, like later in the day. While Emmy may be happy to stay out here all night, I don't have that ability. You do. But it's mostly whether you want to do that or not. Besides, homework soon beckons. It wouldn't make sense to start thinking about things like university and then slack off, would it? I extend a hand to Emmy to help her up. She's gonna drag your ass down. We should probably get going. Oh, yeah. Emmy makes a sour face. You're right. Oh. She grabs my proffered hand. Fuck! And I pull her to her feet and into a hug. This time, I'm the one who kisses her, unable to resist having Emmy against me. Seems a shame to leave, you know. Yeah, it does. But if we don't get back to school soon, we'll probably get in trouble. Emmy pokes me in the ribs playfully. Hey! I'm ticklish there. Watch it. All you need to do your homework, I'm sure. Sadly, you're right. You are so right. I throw my arm around her shoulders and we make the trek back to school, accompanied by occasional bouts of laughter as our conversation jumps from subject to subject. Everything from running to school to the peculiar way that one of the cafeteria workers smells with the shit. All too soon. That's a great smell. And soon we find ourselves outside the girls' dorm building. Well, I guess I'll be going then. I guess so, huh? Emmy grins at me again with that mischievous look. Are you gonna be able to survive without me? I laugh. I'll manage. How terrible. Aren't you supposed to say something like, I'll be coming the second year our way? I don't think so. Oh, Emmy pulls me down for a quick goodbye kiss and steps back, looking unexpectedly shy. Thanks for dinner. It was terrible. I really had fun. Well, that's fine then. Honestly, I did. So did I. I think we'll have to do it again sometimes, but maybe buy some lemons. And Emmy laughs at my deadpan delivery and nods. See you bright and early tomorrow morning, right? You gotta run off that bread after all. Woman, you ate all the bread mostly. Of course, despite the fact that you ate most of it. Yeah. Or, wait. Yes, despite that. See you later, Isao. Okay, bye. As Emmy turns on her heel, I notice something weird. What? Something so weird that I wasn't surprised I didn't notice it earlier. She's limping slightly, favoring the left leg. Oh, that's not good. Hey, Emmy. That's not good. What are you doing? You stupid? Is your leg okay? Emmy looks confused, or at least fakes confusion. What are you talking about? Your right leg? You're limping? What are you doing? Ah, shit. There's the briefest flash of concern on Emmy's face. Either she didn't want me to know, probably, or she didn't think I'd notice, or both. Or I prefer to think she just didn't realize it. I realize when I'm in pain, okay? Like, I feel like most people realize when they're in pain. That's the point of pain, to tell you something's wrong. Oh, that. Oh, that, she says. She shrugs casually. Must have gotten knocked a little out of alignment during the picnic. No idea what would have caused that, of course. Hey, I think back to being pinned under the tree. Ah. Oh, you should have told me. We could have stopped and fixed it, you know. Emmy waves a hand airily. Nah, it's not that big of a deal. Don't worry about it. Okay? It's okay, Hisao. It's fine. Oh god, a decision. Why do I get the feeling she's convincing herself as well as me? I feel like me, I'd press Emmy. Like, I think Emmy needs someone like Hisao that's like close to her in her life. Like, and I don't mean like the nurse. I mean like if relationship wise or whatever, to just be with her and tell her, hey, you idiot, you're pushing yourself too hard, stop it. Or, you know, like, what are you doing? You know, that'd be kind of what I would do. I'm gonna press Emmy. Are you absolutely sure? You don't want to go ahead and adjust it before heading up the stairs? You could get hurt if you don't, right? I said it was fine, Hisao. That's what you always say. Seriously, don't worry about it. I got some experience in these matters after all. I mean, yeah, I guess, but... Basically what he said. Grins reassuringly. Honestly, Hisao, I appreciate the concern, but I really am okay. Now really, I need to get going. Your attempts to keep me around are doomed to fail. Huh, of course. Just prolonging the goodbye, I suppose. Another grin lights up Emmy's face. Good night, Hisao. Good night. So with these, does she just like kind of like slip the leg on, or as she limps inside, I find myself hoping she's okay despite the assurances that she's fine. I think I could call this a successful first day. Oh god damn it! I said successful. I'm thinking about. I guess diddly. I don't know. Hell, any day that ends with Emmy pinning me under a tree to kiss me can't be that bad, can it? I head back to my room, mentally thank the gods that Kenji does not in fact ambush me in the hallway, and get started on my homework. Oh, Emmy. Emmy. No matter how you're put on this brave front, but like, fuck. When you're not fine, you should be like, I'm not fine. Unless you even it. The morning is far too early for my taste. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't help that I had trouble sleeping last night. There were simply too many things to think about. My mind refused to slow down. Instead, I replayed the rooftop, the park, everything else over and over in my mind. There's a small scene in my mind that I is still paranoid that this has to be also kind of a joke. Why would it be a joke? It's a cruel joke. It's not a joke at all. That's just mean. That I'll meet up with Emmy at the track and she'll act like nothing happened yesterday. Pushing those thoughts to the back of my mind, I throw on my running shoes and open the door. And, and Kenji's right there in front of my face. What are you doing with the limbless wonders? I don't know. Emmy's waiting for me with her usual smile. You're late. Or at least you're not early today. Are you tired or something? I find myself ruefully rubbing the back of my head. Oh, something like that, yeah. Lots to think about and all that. Emmy giggles at my mild understatement. Yeah, I didn't sleep well either. I was actually glad you weren't early because I wasn't early either. I wonder if the same thing kept us awake. The image of her weeping face passes through my mind. Oh no. Oh no. It's the sad nightmares, the night terrors. No. What kept you up? Emmy's expression falters, but she quickly notices my curiosity and forces a smile. Nothing important. She's obviously not telling me something. Now, is that what you would just call it? That's it? Just nightmares? Or is it actually, like, night terrors? Because I know, like, because that's like she's calling out dad in her sleep. And, oh boy, I feel like that would mentally scar anyone, right? To lose their father in that kind of an accident that also, you know, lost your legs. The question is, should I press the issue? Something's clearly been bothering her for a while. I want to help her, but would I just come off as being nosy? No, you're the boyfriend now. She's got to know that I care about her, though. Are you sure? If something's bothering you, I'm here to help you sort it out. Emmy laughs, but it's not her usual laugh. There's an edge to it that almost seems bitter. Sort it out? I'm not sure it can be sorted out, Hisao. Oh, that kind of hurt. Not like hurt me physically, just like, oof. An almost grim smile crosses their lips. It's like a smile of resignation. I don't think you can help me anyway. What? Wow, that hurts. I don't want to say that it hurts to her, but it does. Doesn't she realize I want to be there for her when things go wrong? Well, I won't push you on the matter, but I am here for you if you decide later that you'd like to talk about it. Who knows, it might help. I can see the debate raging behind Emmy's eyes. It seems like she wants to tell me, but she's not sure whether or not she can. Hey, forget about it for now, okay? We've got some running to do. The mention of running, something that she can handle, brings Emmy back to her usual self. Right. Hurry up and stretch out, Hisao. We've got to get moving. You think she needs, like... I mean, she definitely needs to talk about it. You think, like, a psychiatrist would help with that sort of thing? Or just talking to us? I don't know, dude. Like, I can't even imagine that kind of thing, you know? Because I've never experienced that, so... She takes off like a shot, far quicker than I'm used to. Still, I try to keep pace with her, recklessly testing my limits. It gives me a feeling of freedom, like my heart is no longer important. It kind of is, just don't let it explode. I find myself wanting to laugh, filled with the free feeling of moving beyond what I once called my boundaries. The nurse's warnings to not overdo things echo in my mind, and I disregard them. That's not smart. This feeling I have, this willingness to risk a heart attack for something so trivial as a morning run feels out of character for me. Dude, I would never risk. But is it? Or rather, should it be? I've got a weak heart, sure. It'll never be capable of the kind of speed and endurance Emmy's capable of. Well, that's weak talk. Though I probably wouldn't be able to get that good even if I had a healthy heart. As we round the final bend, I feel my legs screaming in protest. Ah! Just like actually screaming. But for the first time, I ignore them. I accelerate to the finish at a sprint. And nearly catching up to Emmy. What the fuck? That was never going to happen, of course. But you said nearly. Still, I feel surprisingly good. Oh, sure, my legs feel like they're on fire, but I'm having trouble staying upright. But there's been a shift of some sort today. And it's all thanks to the girl grinning at the finish line waiting for me. Oh, I felt a little faster than usual. My comment is met with a grin and a shrug. Can't have you think that I was going soft on you now, can I? But you managed to handle it just fine. Well, I couldn't have done it without you. Damn. Still feeling the high from the run, and moved by a surge of gratitude, I seize Emmy in a hug. Ooh, a sweaty hug? Dude, I'm ready. Oh, the smell of sweat and strawberries. Thanks. Really, I'm not just saying that. I'm in your debt. Perhaps with this debt... wait, never mind. That would mean I'd have to... I was gonna say, Emmy, I want Emmy to show me her lemons. But, like, that would be her doing me another favor, which would mean I'm in more debt. That doesn't make any sense. Emmy seems flustered by my words, squirming uncomfortably. Don't be silly, Hisao. Someone had to haul you out here, didn't they? And it's not like you're not doing anything for me, right? I needed a running partner, remember? I shake my head, still pointedly not letting go of Emmy, who stops squirming and merely looks up at me with a quickly deepening blush. That almost seems out of character for her. No, that's not true. You wanted a running partner, but you didn't need one. If I hadn't shown up the day after the festival, you would still run, right? But it doesn't work the other way around. I only managed to make it out here a few times before the festival, and without you, I probably wouldn't have made it out at all after that. Emmy smiles at me and prods my chest with one finger. You are pretty lazy, Hisao. Wow. Hey, I'm giving you a compliment. Why? Well, you're welcome, I guess. I'll pay you back somehow. What if I give Emmy the lemons? What if the lemons mean like the most important thing ever? Well, that's not necessary, you know? I mean, I kind of like you, Hisao. And being able to run with you in the mornings isn't exactly a bad deal for me either, so... For someone who gets so much praise, she seems unused to gratitude. I can't think of anything else to say, so we fall silent. I become aware of Emmy's breathing and the dampness of her clothing. And the scent. Coming off of anyone else, it would stink. Coming off of Emmy, it fits her in a way nothing else could. Her skin is cool, slick with sweat. And a breeze causes I almost said boo scumps. Boo scumps. What's a boo scump? Goosebumps to rise. Boo scumps. It makes no sense. Brain, why are you always against me? Almost without thinking about it, I lean down and meet Emmy's mouth. Whoa, which has already moved to meet my own. Damn! Her lips are soft and she hums happily as we kiss, sending vibrations from her mouth to mine. What the fuck? There's a startling rightness to everything about this moment. We fit one another perfectly. The kiss ends, and I finally let my arms drop back to my sides. Emmy is smiling warmly at me, and giggles again. Come on, Hisao, we'd better go see the nurse. Then it happens. It? What do you mean, it? Uh-oh, I don't like it. As she turns to begin walking, she gives out a tiny yelp and stumbles forward. Emmy, no! I leap to her to steady her and notice with some concern that she's favoring the same leg as last night. God fucking damn it, Emmy. Your leg. Emmy seems panicked and pushes away from me. It's fine. Oh my God, my expression must seem hurt because she hastens to apologize. Sorry. I didn't mean to push you like that. I was just, She stumbles for something to say. It's nothing, really. Look, don't worry about it. She's so flustered, I decide to shrug the whole thing off. But there's a cold feeling in the pit of my stomach now that just won't go away. Well, we're about to go to the nurse, so maybe we can see what's up. I tried to step in and help her, and she pushed me away. Sounds like Emmy right now, really. Smiling, I shove those thoughts to the back of my mind and concentrate on Emmy. Because, like, every time we're like, hey, Emmy, we're here to help. Emmy, hey, what are you doing? You know, it's kind of like always keeping us at that distance. I just don't want you getting hurt, that's all. You don't have to worry about me, honest. I'm fine. Yeah, you say that, but I don't believe you. You literally yelped when you fucking stepped on your leg. Why won't you tell me what's wrong? It's like she gets offended by me trying to help. Do you just not like help? I understand. I don't like help either. But sometimes you need it. And you people have to understand that. What am I supposed to make of that? Dude. Oh no, Emmy. Why do you do this to me? like I said, me, when it comes, I guess it's like a pride thing where you're just like don't want help or don't accept help or I can do it. Like in Emmy's case, it's probably like, you would think that, oh, she's got prosthetic legs, she can't do a lot herself, but she's perfectly fine, and she, well, like, poor Emmy. She needs to stop being a butthead though, and just learn to get some goddamn help. Oh, I'm gonna fucking tell the nurse. I'm gonna be like, nurse, she almost died out on the track. Not like actually, but wouldn't that be something like technology in a visual novel where I say something and it just writes a story based on that? Like, I'm gonna walk in there and tell the nurse exactly how what happened, and then it just does it. That'd be amazing. I basically do that anyway with my guru powers, but the guru powers, they're kind of hit and miss. But most of the time, they're 90% hits. Because I'm just awesome that way.